Today is Thursday, January 5th, and today was a pretty benign day, which was nice. I got to stay in bed until like 10, and then finally got up, but then didn't do anything, so ruined a good day, but really didn't really ruin it. I just indulged in it and talked to Jack all morning. And then I had therapy at 3 today. Dr. Moran was able to get me in today so I could see her. Made me talk about like date night on Sunday and the issues my wonderful stepfather has created because he thinks I'm blocking my relationship status on Facebook from him. Like, nobody can see my relationship's quote-unquote status because A, after I broke up with Corey, I hid it from the world, and B, I mean, I'm single. I don't really want my relationship status to be like, hey, I'm Becca, I'm single. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being single, it's just like, just don't want to advertise it kind of thing. I mean, like, you know, like, if, like, things go well with Chuck and, like, eventually, like, he puts it as, like, a status, then I might change mine, but I don't feel like I have to put my entire life on Facebook for the rest of the world to, like, criticize. And my stepdad, of course, was like, you know, like, this is what happened when you were, like, or no, he was like, in quotation, he's like, I know you're seeing somebody now, and, like, and it was just all related to, I didn't get back to his email yesterday. And then he sent me, like, this other email. He sent me an email yesterday about, like, driving down to South Carolina, which I wanted to discuss with my therapist first before I, like, made a decision, because I don't know if I can handle being in a car with Jane for 8+ hours. And the fact that, like, she would want to ride in the front seat, and lately I've been getting car sick. And I asked my friend Sam to go with me, and I don't know, and, like, I wanted more time to think about it, and he was just, like, very pressuring me to, like, make a decision, and then he accused me of, like, blowing him off because he thought I was, like, trying to see if, like, things were gonna go well with Chuck, and if I wanted Chuck to take me down to, like, South Carolina. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, this, I hate to say it, but, like, I felt like he was being, like, the psycho stepdad again. Anyway, but then I met Melissa for coffee, and, like, that was fun, and then I went to CCBC to pick up my textbook and discovered that they hadn't processed my fees paper yet, and so I can't get my book, and if I buy it, because they've already processed the fees portion of, like, everything, Doors wouldn't be able to reimburse me. So it's like, I have class tomorrow. Luckily, I don't need it until my second class, so I have, like, a 2-hour break, so hopefully I'll be able to get it then. So I'm really excited about class tomorrow, and start out with math, and of course it, like, starts at, like, 9 a.m., and, like, let's just face it, I'm not a morning person by, like, any stretch of, like, the imagination, but I have to do what I have to do. I feel like I'm in high school again in a way. Oh, excuse me. And Dr. Crawford called me back finally, because Kim forgot to tell him about me, and, Kim forgot to tell me, or tell Dr. Crawford, and then, like, so he, like, finally found out about, like, my EKG, and, like, when Melissa looked at my EKG, she said, like, she thinks I'm, in, like, having episodes of AFib or something, so, like, definitely a reason to go and see the echo guy, so it'll all get done in time. The other thing that I did was, like, a couple years ago, I made this book called Becca's Amazing Things, and I made 25 rules of dating, and it's funny because, like, the first 5 are, like, it's okay to turn down a date, take your own car on the first date, so you can leave if you need to. Keep things simple on the first date. You're both learning about the other. Take time to know who you are out with. Always make sure a friend knows where you're going. If something happens, car breaks down, cell phone dies, someone will know where to look, just in case something happens. And 5 was take things slow. If it's the right person, it will greatly be anticipated. And I had A, first date, you can hug. B, second date, you can give, receive, kiss on the cheeks or lips. Holding hands is okay, as well as longer hugs. Third date or fourth date, if you feel you have a sense of this person and do not feel pressure, it's okay if you kiss the other person more deeply. So it's just kind of funny, these rules, and I like reviewing them. So I think I'm gonna do 5 a night to kind of review them with myself and with others. And I'm actually, as soon as I'm done posting this, heading off to bed again, like I did last night. So I'm excited. Good things are on the horizon.